What's going on, guys? MediSquid here today, bringing you another Zelda video, or I should say your guys' favorite videos for me, because this is all that you guys seem to watch. So even though I've beaten Zelda Breath of the Wild, I haven't gotten all the stuff. And I decided the other night that I wanted to go get the Thunder Helm. And the Thunder Helm, the way that you get it is you have to complete a bunch of, well, I shouldn't say a bunch. There's only really 3 hard ones, and I'm going to go over the 3 tough ones. There might even only be 3. I don't know, because when I first finished the Gerudo village, I may or may not have done 1 or 2 of them. I think that one is you have to go and rescue somebody because they're keeled over on a shrine all the way out on the west end of the Gerudo desert. But that one's not too hard. You guys should be able to take care of that one yourselves. Basically, all you need to do is you need to leave west from the Gerudo village, and you will find them at the temple. And if you try to complete all the shrines, then you'll get there anyway. But there's you have to go slay a Molduga, and I'm going to go over that later in the video because I happened to find one when I was out roaming in the desert and I just was recording, so I just threw that in there because that's just like, wow, there's an intro. So the first quest and this is the way that I recommend doing it. So you're going to want to go and you're going to want to talk to the soldiers. You're going to find out that Barta, who was the Gerudo soldier that was locked up when you went to go to the Yiga clan hideout and get the Thunder Helm back, you'll find out that she's gone missing and she's gone on kind of her own little adventure. If you talk to the guard, you'll find out that she's actually south and she was looking for bones. What I did was I looked for that skeleton and I put a marker on it. Basically what you're going to want to do after that is you're going to want to jump on a sand seal, since that's the fastest way to get there, and you're going to have to travel through the sandstorm. Your map is going to go out, so you want to make sure that your map isn't like disappearing, and you'll find it in the sandstorm. It's a gigantic skeleton. Under the skeleton you'll find a fairy fountain. You need 1,000 rupees. I didn't have 1,000 rupees when I first got to it, so that was all that came of it. I came back later and I did finish it. So it's kind of tricky to find her. I didn't see her at first, but she's actually right here. I actually mistaken her for a tooth in the skeleton, but she is right at the very entrance of it, and like I said, I missed it. So if you guys missed it, that's just where she is. It's not an easy thing to spot right away, but she wants a hardy durian. You can come back and do that later, because if you haven't slayed the Molduga yet for the one quest, this part's going to be really easy, because basically when you're right there, you just head east. Eventually you're going to get to the southern oasis, which you can also just go straight south from Gerudo Town and find it. When you find the Molduga, he's going to rush at you from the sand. You can tell that he spotted you whenever you see that, and I put a little arrow earlier, but that's when you see a giant moving mound of sand, that's a Molduga. The easiest way that I found to do it is just take the best great two-handed weapon that you have, and you're going to want to just do your spin attack, and with Urbosa's Fury, which you'll have Urbosa's Fury because you can't do any of these quests until after you've beaten Botnaboris. You do that, and like you can see the strategy that I'm doing. Once he sees you, you lay down a bomb. I prefer the square bombs because they don't roll around, and he'll just rush straight at you, and then you just attack him. And if you're smart about what you do, then he won't even hit you. If you guys broke the Scimitar of the 7 like I did, there's an easy spot right there to find a Gerudo Scimitar, and you need that to make the new Scimitar of the 7. I just wanted to add that into my collection. To find the hardy durian, you want to go to the Pharaon Tower. Then you want to, it'll start you out. You want to turn completely backwards, fly into this part of the forest, because this is the spot where you find the hardy durians. And even this first tree right here, there's a hardy durian. And that's the hardy durian that you need. There's a bunch more in this part of the forest. You can collect them. I did. But I'm not going to show you guys all that. You take the hardy durian to Barta, and you talk with Barta. She'll go back to the original area where you talk to the squad captain. You're going to want to go talk to the squad captain. After that, next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Vamido. You can fast travel to it, but you can't walk into it even if you've already beaten it. It works as like a fast travel location. You'll want to leave north, and then you're going to want to head right. Basically, you want to head to the flight range or whatever, and you want to go right down that path. Or if you know where Selmy's old cottage is, you can go there. You climb up this ladder. You're going to want to walk up this path. This is where you guys are going to find what are called wild berries. And you do have to go up this mountain quite a bit where you can actually find them. Once you get to that top, or once you finish that portion of the mountain, you'll find these wind tunnels, or updrafts. And you want to just run up to them and then deploy your paraglider. That will bring you right up there. You'll find bushes, and they'll have wild berries on them. You're going to want to collect the wild berries. You're going to need to collect 10 wild berries, because this is part of the next quest that you're going to need, and I just figured I'd just quick run to it since I already had the quest activated. But you can have 10 wild berries, and that's going to do it. If you guys want, you can climb up the mountain by Selmy's house, and you'll find a Korok up here. There's a path where Selmy will have you do shield surfing. There's a lot of wild berries down there. I didn't collect them because I already had 10. I do recommend going up to the mountain, because if you fly, one, there's a tower right in view. You can go to get the tower, and then two, if you're lucky like I was, you'll find Dinral, and then you can grab the scale while you're at it. After you guys are done with that and you've collected 10 wild berries, you want to run up to along the right side of Gerudo village, like I'm doing in the video right now. And you can just run up here. You can climb up this part of the wall. You want to go to the left. And here you'll see this one Gerudo eating melons, and she's polluting the water, but she wants wild berries. And there's a little girl making a garden. If you talk to her, you'll get the quest where you need to go find and talk to her. She's going to want 10 wild berries. You give her 10 wild berries, and then she'll stop throwing melons in the water, which in turn stops polluting the garden that the little girl down here is trying to make. However, she's not around at nighttime when I came around, so you guys just got to go sleep, and then you come back and she'll be right here. You talk to her, and she will give you a hydromelon, because that's all she has, because she's, what, 10 years old? I don't know. But those are the 3 tricky quests that you're going to have to do. Those are the 3 tricky quests that you're going to have to do in order to get the Thunder Helm. After that, you can go talk to Riju. Riju will give you the Thunder Helm. And these are just the 3 toughest quests in my opinion. There are more that you can do, but I just went over these ones because these are the ones that gave me a little bit of trouble. You got the Thunder Helm, all you got to do is walk outside, and you're going to show it off, right? You put it on, and you can see it's just like, whoa, look at that helmet. Because, you know, these are Gerudo women, and Gerudo women like flashy things, right? You can talk to them, and then the dialogue changes a little bit if you're wearing the helmet. That's just something interesting. That's going to be the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are liking the stuff that I'm putting out, don't be shy. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'll very gladly make content for you guys at request.